The Wild Titan is an easy-to-play build that provides an incredible amount of versatility and survivability. This self-sufficient power Untamed build is nearly unkillable. It provides itself with every buff, except Aegis and Alacrity. With a fun, easy, and engaging playstyle, the Wild Titan provides everything you need to demolish open-world content. Weapons and Sigils. I like using Axe Warhorn with a swap offhand axe. Weapon swapping is beneficial and provides swiftness and fury when in combat. We will be swapping weapons when we need to, but not on any sort of schedule. Sigils include celerity on our main axe for that sweet quickness, and blood on our offhand weapons. I like these types of sigils because they provide bonuses for things I do anyways in normal gameplay, and I don't have to think about activating them or change my playstyle. All the weapons have Berserker stats because it's cheap and effective. Armor and runes. My armor is all Marauders because that's what I had. You can do just fine in Berserkers, Celestial, or whatever you currently have, as long as it has some power, precision, and ferocity. I'm using Runes of the Pack for the power, precision, and boon duration. Also, because they're dirt cheap. Accessories are Commander stats, because for me, this is the sweet spot. We get power, precision, toughness, and concentration. The concentration raises our boon duration to over 50%. For my relic, I'm using Relic of the Thief for the stacking power damage buff, but you can use Relic of Speed if you want all the movement speed. The three trait lines we're taking are Nature Magic, Skirmishing, and Untamed. In Nature Magic, we start with Bountiful Hunter. We increase strike damage for both us and our pet for each boon we have. We will be providing lots of boons to both us and our pets, which will in turn translate into more strike damage. Windborne Notes. No lazy build would be complete without easy self-sustain. With our Warhorn offhand, we have a constant source of regeneration for both us and our allies. Invigorating Bond. Beast skills now provide healing, protection, and vigor. In Skirmishing, Primal Reflexes. When we evade an attack, we gain vigor. Vigor increases our endurance regeneration, which lets us evade even more attacks. Spotter. This is one of our many Fury sources. Spotter grants us and our allies Fury automatically in combat. Vicious Quarry. Fury now grants us Ferocity to improve our critical strike damage, as well as an increased critical strike chance. It also provides us a way to automatically proc Fury on ourselves when we're struck in combat. Untamed. Nature's Shield. We will be using cantrips for CC, Stun Break, and to grant us boons, so gaining Barrier on use is a nice bonus to have. It improves our survivability, and we don't even have to do anything extra. Enhancing Impact. This gives us either stability or quickness when we disable a foe, which we can do with Axe 4, Warhorn 5, or our Spores cantrip. The boon we are granted depends on whether we or our pet are currently unleashed. Restorative Strikes. When we or our pet unleash, we get protection, and get to convert a percentage of the strike damage into direct healing. This pairs really well with our Axe Ambush ability, Sundering Volley, which throws axes out all around us and provides a huge burst of healing. Skill choices. Healing. We heal as one. This copies boons between us and our pet, and between our pet and ourselves. This is less of a healing skill and more of a utility skill. Exploding Spores. This deals damage, knocks down enemies, grants us barrier. It also grants us either might or protection. If we successfully knock down an enemy, we gain either quickness or stability. This is a boon powerhouse. Mutate conditions. This is our stun break. It also grants us either fury or vigor. It also converts all the conditions on us into vulnerability. The last utility slot is flexible. I'd like to throw one of the sigils here for extra laziness. I use Hunt for movement speed, Renewal for more passive healing and an emergency stun break, or Wild for additional ferocity and an emergency CC option. For our elite skill, we use Forest's Fortification. This grants us barrier, and either super speed or vigor, stability, resistance, and resolution, as well as a 10-second buff that provides a 50% incoming damage reduction. This 10-second buff lets us reduce the cooldown of the elite skill by striking an enemy when we have the buff active. There are 3 skills I like to use to reduce this cooldown substantially. Warhorn 4, which is 16 ticks of damage. Axe 5, which is channeled, is 12 ticks of damage, and Axe 2, which throws 5 axes at once. If you want to increase the effort of the build slightly, you can cast the elite skill, cast Warhorn 4, swap weapons, cast Axe 5. Once it finishes channeling, use Axe 2. This should reduce the cooldown time of the elite skill by about half. What makes the Wild Titan nearly unkillable? 2 mechanics, Restorative Strikes and Axe Ambush. Every 9 seconds, we can use the Untamed class mechanic Unleash. When we unleash, we get access to Ambush, which turns our regular Axe 1 attack into a powerful area attack. With Restorative Strikes active, we siphon a portion of outgoing damage as health. With the Unleash Ambush Axe attack, it's a large amount of damage, which translates into a substantial amount of healing for us. My 2 favorite pets for this build are the Jacaranda and the Red Moa. The Jacaranda provides a great tanky pet with superb sustain. The Red Moa provides slightly higher DPS. Any pets will work for this build. Now sit back, relax, and enjoy as I out-heal the moderate damage arena with only 1 button. Thanks so much for watching. If you have any suggestions to improve the build, leave me a comment down below. It would also mean a lot to me if you gave me a thumbs up and considered subscribing.